A question is buzzing around the community tonight. Is a serial killer stalking black women and more specifically prostitutes?
It comes after 7 black women have been shot in 7 days. And there's also been a trend of sex workers either being robbed or shot at.
It is something police are closely monitoring tonight. News 4's Russell Kinsall is investigating live from police headquarters. Russell?
Right now, detectives with the St. Louis Police Department here in downtown St. Louis are working with detectives with the St. Louis County Police Department to investigate 3 recent homicides. One of those victims, well, they believe those 3 homicides are connected. Now, one of those victims was a known prostitute. Today, I talked with another sex worker who knew that victim to ask whether or not they fear that they are being targeted. A memorial made of flowers sits on the ground near West Florissant and East Prairie, where 49-year-old Pam Abercrombie was shot and killed last Thursday. I spoke with a woman who knew her. She's a sex worker and asked that we call her Stacy and that we don't reveal her identity.
For the most part, she stayed by herself all the time. No, that day I didn't see her. I hadn't been out here for a few days, actually.
Stacy says Abercrombie was also a sex worker, something that comes with a lot of risk. The job is dangerous all the time.
Very much so.
On Wednesday, police announced Abercrombie's killing is connected to 2 other homicides. So is there a serial killer out there?
Well, until we finalize the investigation, we don't want to categorize it as that right now.
But with 7 black women shot in 7 days, there's a perception that's getting talked about on social media, like this post on TikTok.
And talk about the fact that black women in St. Louis are being intentionally shot and killed.
TYRONNE Turner is a vice president at Better Family Life.
So we provide Narcan in the neighborhood and near the hot spots.
His organization sets up neighborhood triages to hand out Narcan, food and water, and other supplies. It gives them a chance to hear what's happening. He says workers hear about periodic spikes in danger for prostitutes.
It seems to be a heightened awareness and get word that there have been a couple attacks.
But is a serial killer on the loose right now? I put that question to Stacy.
I don't think that there is a serial killer on the loose. Me personally.
Stacy says some sex workers steal from or antagonize their customers.
So it's just dumb things they do. So a lot of them, I mean, they endanger themselves.
Police say they've got to have the public's help to solve these crimes. So if you know anything that can help in these investigations, call the Crime Stoppers Tips Hotline at 866-371-TIPS. Live downtown, Russell Kinsall, News 4.